yarns. I'm surrounded by yarn here, and I'm trying to get that light. I don't know if that overhead light is bothering anybody. Here I am. I've got yarn all around me. Hi there. Welcome to the live. I'm just going to quickly share some yarn that I got. I went to Michael's while I was away. I'm back home now, so hopefully the lighting is better. And I did a live in my granddaughter's bedroom, but it didn't seem to have enough light for people to see the actual colors. So we'll wait for another few people to show up. Thank you. Say hi if you're wondering. I think I'm just going to go and get started right now. And I'll say hi to people as they come on. Okay, so I went to Michael's and I got a lot of beautiful yarn. And I have made some hats with it because I got it, I guess it was a week ago, Thursday. It was last Thursday. So I've had it for a while and I was away and I had to make some stuff. Okay, so I'm going to start out sharing what I got last week. And that was filmed with a bad light. Hi there. Nice to see you. I'm redoing my yarn haul because the lighting wasn't good. I was at my granddaughter's visiting and I didn't have good light, but I think this is much better lighting here. You can see the colors better, right? So I got a lot of Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick. Michael's had a 30% off all yarn sale last week. So this is I get this Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick because it's 80% wool, 80% acrylic and 20% wool, and it's so soft and squishy. So I picked up a lot because I use this for baby hats and I use it for a lot of my beanies that I sell at the craft fairs. And it's just such a nice soft yarn. I use it for headbands and for fingerless gloves. So it's really one of my basic yarns that I get. So this one here, this color is so pretty. It's called Carousel, and I thought it would be really pretty for baby projects. Also, it would be good for fingerless gloves. But and the adult hats that I make that I knit that are Fair Isle, I like to put some other colors in with the mix. So this is a really nice mix. This is one of the 6 super bulky yarns that's what Lion Brand Thick and Quick is. And it's this one, I'm just going to see how many yards. It's 87 yards. They all seem to vary. Like the black has, let's see how many yards that one has. 106 yards. So there's quite a difference. It seems if you get these blended one with the different colors, variegated or whatever, you get 87 yards. And with the solids, let's just check this one out. This is a variegated yarn, right? It's got the black and that in it. And this is 87 yards. So it seems like if you get the variegated, you get 87 yards. But if you get a solid like this Fisherman's, you're going to get 106 yards. So this one is 106. Yeah, so it looks like you get more because I was surprised. When I make my hats, if I make a long version of my slouchy beanie, I can get a long version and a short version out of one of these skeins, right? Skeins. But if I was making these the other day and I thought, okay, I'll make a long one and a short one out of this autumn color, which is so pretty. And I didn't have enough to make 2 hats. And that's because it's only got 87 yards in it. So, yeah. So anyway, we'll start out with the variegated, which now we know is all 87 yards. Okay. This is the one that's called Carousel, and it's really pretty. It's got pink and light sort of teal and some an orangey pink and a gray. And all those colors are just so pretty, and it would be perfect for making little baby beanies, double pom-pom beanies. And this one is called I think it's seashell. Let me just check though. Yeah, sea glass. And this is another one I got because it's just got soft and gentle colors. There's grays, there's beigey colors, there's all blended, variegated. And it's 87 yards, 140 grams, 5 ounces, or 80 meters. Okay, so that's what you get for that. And of course, the recommended hook is an N hook of 9 millimeters. So that's sea glass. To share all my pretty mixed colors. This one, I guess this is 87. Yep, it's 87. And this one is called Bluegrass. And I really, this is an unusual color for me to get. It's got teal, turquoise, greens, greeny yellows, blues, all in there. And I just thought that would be something interesting to mix up my colors. In actual fact, it looks much greener than it's looking on screen. It's looking more turquoise on screen, but it's actually much greener in reality. And that's another one that's 87 meters, 87 yards, sorry, 80 meters. But so soft and squishy, really beautiful. And here we have, this is going into the dark for my adult beanies. I think this one's really nice. This is called Metropolis. And I got another one that was into the black spectrum, kind of dark gray. This one that I made up as I was sitting waiting for the ferry the other day, because I come home on the ferry. And that one's got more rusty browny colors in. But I like to sometimes not just have the blacks as a choice, but something that's more slate gray, darker colors. And I think this was called Metropole or something like that. So yeah, I've got a lot of hats that I made. So yeah, this one is called, oh, this one's called Metropolis. That one was called Blackstone, the other one. This is Metropolis. It's got some light grays in and some white flecks. Beautiful for fingerless gloves, chunky fingerless gloves, and beanies. Yes, it's all super bulky and so soft because there's 20% wool, but it's not scratchy or itchy at all, and you can wash it gently in a washing machine. Where's my other color? Is this the same? Yeah, that's the carousel. I've already showed you that one. I'm trying to find all my ones that are 87 yards. These variegated yarns, right? This is another one, 87 yards, and it's called Astroland. And that's another great one to use if you're making a sunset beanie with a knit pattern with Fair Isle, and you want to change up the colors of the different rows in your Fair Isle pattern. It's really pretty. It's got pinks and purples and grays and turquoises. You can see some blues in there. So it's called Astroland. I haven't made anything with that yet. This is a brand new one for me this year, so I'm pretty excited about that. And then we have this wheat. Oh, that's not a mix. Here's another mix. This one I think is City Lights, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is City Lights. This is one of my favorites. I've made hats with this before, and people just love it. If you run a market, people will just love it. It's sort of pops. It's really pretty. And that's another one that's just got the 87 yards, 80 meters. I don't know why the variegated are less than the solid colors, but that's the way it goes, I guess. Oh, and here's the other one. I guess this is 87. Yeah. This one is called Spiced Apple. And it's a really beautiful autumn, fall color. It's got lots of terracotta kind of earth tones in it. I used up all my autumn making hats, so I can't show you that, but it's very, very similar to this. But that's a really pretty Lion Brand Woolies, thick and quick. So now I'm going to share the solid colors, or the ones that are all 106 yards. Yeah, they're all 106. This one is a nice neutral. Who loves neutrals? I love neutrals. Lots of people like neutrals. It's called wheat, and it's got some sort of like little textured pieces that like look like little hairs, little threads. Can you see them on there? That's got, which makes it really interesting when you work it up. It's kind of really got a lot of little loose fibers on it. So if you're looking for a nice neutral, Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick in wheat is for you. Okay, down there. And then another nice neutral. This is kind of one of my basics. My basic colors that I use are the this oatmeal color, which is an sort of lighter shades, oatmeal, and that's got lots of texture and little bits of flecks of brown, and it's got the fibers there on the top. You can sort of see the fibers. So my basic ones that I always have are oatmeal, gray marble, the fisherman's, which is the off-white. I have the burgundy color. I think it's called. Oh, I forget. I always forget what it's called. But anyway, it's a burgundy color, and I have the gold, and I have the pumpkin, and I couldn't get any oatmeal. I still had some of the burgundy here, but I didn't have any oatmeal, and I couldn't get any. And I couldn't get any of the marble gray, this gray marble. This has also got nice flecks in it. You can see. So it makes a nice textured but neutral hat if you want to make one of those. Say hi if you have any questions. Okay, I'm just sharing all my yarn that I got on at Michael's on the yarn haul. I see there's one person here. This color is really cool. This is called barley. And once again, we've got these nice flecks and specks in it. So it makes a really nice one. I use these when I make my hats that have the knit hats that have the little fir trees on them. And this is what I use for my brim. And then I use the oatmeal and the green. A new color I got this year is this denim. This is really nice. Please say hi if you want to, so I know who's here today. It's nice to have you here with me. I'm sharing my yarn. This is Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick. And I had an opportunity. I was over on the main island. Hi. I'm over on the, I was over on the mainland, and Michael's had a 30% off all yarn. Hello, like the denim one. Yes, it's really nice. So on my little island, there's only like 1,000 people, and no stores really that you could buy yarn at. Maybe one that might have a little bit of cotton or something. So I went over to Michael's when I was on the mainland for my birthday last week. It's not now. And I got a lot of yarn on my birthday, or the day, yeah, on my birthday. And I shared some of it when I was at my granddaughter's house because I was visiting with my daughter, and I went into my granddaughter's bedroom and the lighting was just awful. And people would say, we can't see the colors. We can't see the colors. So I thought, now I'm home in my house, I can do this and share them all again. But I also got some new yarn that I hadn't got at all on my first blog, because the first time I went, I'll share it in a minute. This is the succulent. So I also got this on the Thursday, and this is a really beautiful color. I've used some of it to make a hat already. I couldn't wait. I was at my friend's, and I was working on some projects. So this is another one. I was just explaining earlier that the solid colors and these flecks that I'm showing you have 106 yards in it. But if you get a mixed color like this, a variegated one in Lion Brand Woolies Thick and Quick, it only has 87 yards. These ones, the solid colors, you can usually get 2 hats out of it from my chunky beanie pattern that I have the YouTube tutorial on here. Usually I can get a short beanie and a long beanie out of it, or 2 shorts, right? But when I use this, I can only get 1 full beanie and then some leftover yarn. So just a warning that there's less in. So what happened when I went on Thursday, I couldn't get pink. I couldn't get fisherman's. I couldn't get the gray or the black. All those colors are basic to what I make my beanies. When people come, they expect to find beanies in those colors. Plus, I have a custom order for somebody at Haida Gwaii that wants it for their 1-year-old, a double pom-pom 1-year-old's hat. And I couldn't find any pink. And I'm all going online and I can't order any online. Someone just messaged me the other day to say that they found some in Walmart's, which was really kind of them. But I did move away from where my daughter was to go visit my friend in another community, and their Michaels had these in stock. And I just squeaked in on the Saturday before the sale ended on the Sunday and managed to get these for 30% off too. Hello, nice to see you. Yeah, the denim one's nice. And happy birthday belated. Yeah, that's always nice. Yeah, and the best birthday present was that Michael's actually had 30% off, which was so nice. Um, Thank you. That's nice. Yeah, I had my 2 big bags of yarn that made people smile. Yeah, this pink is so pretty, and it's like one of my best-selling baby hat, um, that I use for my baby hats, the double pom-pom ones, but I also make adult hats out of this, and I do have a really cool pom-pom that's kind of hot pink with black tips on it that I can put for adults. They really like it. And I do have pretty bubblegum kind of pom poms that I can put on my baby hats as well that I get from a woman. It's called Warehouse 2020. And she's kind of local to me on the mainland. And I order things from her. I think she's moved from Maple Ridge to Chilliwack. I'm not really sure. But anyway, this is my blossom pink. And I'm so happy I could get 4 of these so I can fill my custom order for the lady that is waiting in Haida Gwaii. It's an island up the coast of British Columbia. It used to be called the Queen Charlotte Islands, but we've renamed it. And so, yeah, I got these, and I was really blessed and lucky because they had some fishermen's, and I really use this a lot. Oh, the other great thing these are really nice with is short fingerless gloves, like chunky fingerless gloves made with pink. And sometimes I even do them pink with white, like a color block. So they look really nice. And these make really nice knit hats as well with the little feral little hearts that you get on them. So I do a lot of knit hats for the winter. So I got that. I got the gray, the marble gray, which I've already showed you. I got the white and then the black, which is not an exciting one to look at online. Black is black, right? Now, on my first visit on the Thursday, I did pick up this Bernat blanket yarn because I make a lot of those little mushrooms with the nice red tops and the little safety eyes and pink cheeks, the little amigurumi mushrooms for the market. So I needed some more white. So I got some Bernat while it was 30% off. So that was another score that I got. Then when I went on Saturday, the surprise trip to get all my colors that I've just shown you, the pink and that, I did get a lot of, oh, I forgot to share these. These are ones that I got on my first trip. Isn't that pretty? They're sitting here. They say, don't forget me. I'm important too. So this one is called, which way does it go here? My glasses. Oh, seashell. This one's called seashell. It's really hard to see. And this, I got these 2 cotton cakes, Karen cotton cakes, because they have a lot of yarn in them. And I made a sweater design with Karen cotton cakes, and it has 530 yards in each of these cakes, or in meters, it's 485 meters in each of these cakes, which is a lot. And I did make a sweater, which I'm sending the pattern out to testers soon. And I didn't make a YouTube tutorial for the sweater. I just made it, and now it's finished. So I need to make a YouTube tutorial, and I needed to get some Karen cotton cakes to do it. And I think this is a nice color to make my YouTube tutorial with. I think it'll show up nicely on screen. Yeah, they make awesome gloves. And if you look on my YouTube channel, the short and chunky fingerless gloves pattern is so quick and easy. I don't have any here to show you, but I do have some shorts with me showing the gloves. They are made completely with single crochet, and 13 stitches going around and a little hole for the thumb to go in, and they make up really quickly and they're fantastic for presents. The gloves are so pretty. They sell really well at the market too. I only really do the Main Island Farmers Market, which ends on in Thanksgiving here in Canada, which is the 7th of October this year. So I've only got 2 more markets to go to. Then I have a Christmas market, Remembrance Day weekend around November 9th. And then I have the mistletoe market in December. And then that's it until next summer for me selling product. I just sell patterns otherwise. And I am putting together some crochet kits using these yarns, and I send out the hook, a great big hook, and the needle and the printed pattern. I print out the pattern, and I make a little project bag that everything goes into, so it's almost like gift wrapped when you get it. So I am going to put those out in a couple of weeks. And then the other one I got that was a cake was for this, and this is really pretty. I got 2 of these, but it's a cinnamon swirl cake. It's not a Karen cotton cake, and it feels really nice. And I thought these colors were really nice. And the color of this one is, oh, I think it's called Honey Bun, which is kind of a nice name. Isn't that pretty? And this is 100% acrylic. All of the line brand Thick and Quick is 20% wool, 80% acrylic. Now these, this cake doesn't have as much yarn in it as the Karen cotton cake. Where do they have the measurements? It has 407 yards or 372 meters in each cake. So I got 2 of these because once again, I've made a sweater that I have a pattern for, and I didn't do a tutorial, and I'm finding people are really enjoying my garment tutorials, so I'm trying to get more garments done. I am currently working on the color block cardigan garment pattern. I've got the fronts and back done. Well, now I'm home, I can film my section on how to put the front and the back together, and once they're joined and I have the armhole there, then I can finish the sleeves. Hi there. Yes, beautiful colorway, Michelle. Yes, the sweater is really nice. I'm supposed to send it out to testers in March, but my nephew got married in England, so I went over to his wedding and I never got back to it. So the other thing that I got on Saturday, which I'm really excited to share with you, was I wasn't really supposed to be getting at all, but I love color. If you've seen my shorts or any of my videos, you'll know that I really do love color. And I saw all these amazing worsted weight yarns, acrylic. Some of them are loops and threads. Are they all loops and threads? No, some of them. Yeah, this is loops and threads. Yeah, anyway, this one is loops and threads, and just look at that. Whew! I just thought, wow, it's called Soft Classic. It's 252 yards. It's a 4-weight yarn. And let me see what they've called this one. They don't even have a name. It should have a name. They just have a die lot number. I just love it. Soft Classic. Let's see if there is a place for them to put a name. No, it just says machine wash, gentle cycle, don't bleach, tumble dry on low. So it's, I love it. So that's my pink. And the other idea that I had is to, you know, the chicken that everybody loves so much. I thought I would make a chicken, you know, my Happy Hippie sweater. If you've seen my Happy Hippie sweater, it's all different colors together. I thought I might make, it's got to be much tighter texture to it because it's going to be stuffed as a chicken. But I thought I make a Happy Hippie chicken. And my daughter says, you could call it a hippie chick, Mom. So I'm going to do that. So this is the other one that caught my eye, loops and threads. And it's also a Soft Classic, 252 yards, like a neon yellow. I'm going to just put them to one side here. Lay them down. No, I can't. Okay. And I thought I could maybe show you them all together. And this is not Loops and Threads. This is Craft Smart Neon, and 252 yards. What were the other ones? 252 yards. So it's the same amount of yarn, which is 231 meters if you're in Europe. Canada is metric, but we still say yards for yarn. It's very bizarre, actually. Canada kind of flips between the two. But that's a pretty bright neon orange. And that is, once again, a 4-weight yarn. And it's acrylic, all acrylic. So I might hold these all up together at the end to show you. Then I got, this is a Loops and Threads, and this is the other soft classic. So this is what goes with the pink and the yellow, the lime yellow. That's kind of a nice color. I find it very peculiar that they haven't put a name. Oh, it is. There's a name. Raspberry Framboise. So let me see. This one must have a name. Oh, Fuchsia. Yay! I like names. I don't like numbers. So this is Raspberry. This one is Fuchsia. And this one is Neon Yellow. A very good name. And this one is probably Neon Orange. Let's have a look. Where is it? Oh, that's a different make. Okay, let's look for another soft classic. So this is soft classic, and this one is called Mint. So let's do all the loops and threads together, okay? Let's get a little wall. And this one is loops and threads. That's soft classic, and it is called Bright Red. So those are all the loops and threads ones I got. And I thought I had a lime green somewhere. Yeah. And this one is Loops and Threads Soft Classic, and it is called Limeade. Limeade. So I'm going to see if I can get these together. Hold these all together to show you. So that's all the Loops and Threads Soft Classic, 4 worsted weight yarns. Very beautiful. Oh, I left this one out. The red, don't forget the red. So I'm going to make something really pretty with those, I know. The first thing I'm going to try is the hippie chick. See if I can make a chicken using some kind of granny square stitch. And then there was I had to get the orange, which was a Craft Smart. So that's my yarn. Let me see what you guys are saying. So pretty. Thank you. Yeah, it's beautiful colors. And yeah, oh, the sweater, yeah. With the pink, the soft pink, this one, this is I have a custom order for a baby double pom-pom beanie for like a 1-year-old, 1.5-year-old. So I'm making one of those to go up. And then the other thing I do with this is I make adult hats as well, and I also make the fingerless gloves and also headbands. People like headbands. Oh, all right. I didn't know that about Loops and Threads and Craft Smart. Thank you. Thank you. And you're the crocheting dog mom. You've done a lot of commenting on my videos. We talk quite a lot, so it's nice to see you here. Thank you so much. A lot of people were at the last live that I did that I am getting to know through the comments. One of the really nice things with doing this YouTube and starting with the shorts and everything is that I'm getting to really get to know the people that are using my patterns or looking at my YouTube videos. And it's great because I kind of live here on my own, and it kind of builds community. And I'm sure there's other people out there who also live on their own that need to find some like-minded people and just be able to have a gentle conversation. I'm having a great day. I made myself stop this morning because when I got up, I thought I need to do this and I need to do that. And I really want to make a video to show my slippers, and I really want to do a video for the headband, and I really want to do a live. And I had to stop myself because I was getting all discombobulated, and I put the kettle on, and I had a shower, and I did a little bit of meditation and journaled in my journal and did some reflective writing and just started a little bit later, and I'm feeling much calmer. I get a little bit obsessed about stuff sometimes. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Yes, that's the thing. You can watch the replay, but you will see that the color was not very good and it was very disappointing. And that's kind of why I did this one. Now, yesterday I was in my car. Well, I had to go from Vancouver straight over to Schwartz Bay, which is the Victoria Harbor for the ferries, because I had to take in my car. I have a little Volkswagen Bug, but somebody hit the headlight like in March, and it's taken this long for it to be able to get booked in to be fixed. And it's being done by ICBC. I'm not having to pay anything because I didn't have any. It was not my fault. But I had a loaner car to come home, right? And I'm sitting in the thing, and my car is a 2008, and it's got a stick shift. I have to change gears, and I'm in this brand new Hyundai Kona or something with a push button to start it, and it talks to you like all the time. So when I get to the ferry and I'm waiting in the line to go up to the ticket booth, it's telling me the car in front of you has moved away, and I have to go move ahead. And then I got to the ferry lineup and I turned off the car, and I'm sitting there, and it says media center off. There's this big display and media center off, but this little red triangle kept coming up and saying energy, no, battery recharging, please use when power is on. And I'm thinking, well, I'm not charging my phone, I'm not doing anything, and I didn't know how to turn it off. So I had to phone up the man at the rental place because it's getting paid for by my claim. And he says, "Oh, well, turn the car back on and then turn it off and then open the door and shut it, and that will turn off that panel showing you all about hooking up your phone, doing all this stuff." And so that's what I did, and it went off because when I get to wait for the ferry, of course, I turn my car off, but I don't get out and shut the door, which is the sign for that module thing to shut off. So, and then I get home and it's beeping at me for all these other reasons. This car's too darn bossy, I tell you. Uh, I think I really like mine. That I just don't have any of those, and that's more things to break, right? More things that go wrong. Uh, no, me neither. I don't like a car telling me what to do. Uh, and yeah, the brakes were really sharp, and also I want keep wanting to put my foot on the clutch because I'm used to having to change gears. So anyway, I keep thinking maybe I should get a new car, but I don't want to be paying a ton of money for something like that. Oh, thank you so much. No, please. Thank you very much. That's nice. I hope you're all subscribed. I am literally 260 hours of watch time away from qualifying to be monetized on my channel. So if people watch my videos, I'll climb up to the fourth. You need 4,000 watched hours in the last 365 days to qualify to actually start to earn money from your YouTube videos. And I am 260 hours away from 4,000 hours. So that might be why I was getting a little bit excited this morning, thinking I need to do this and I need to do that. But I don't. I can just calmly go through my day and it's okay. And it will all happen when it's meant to. So these are some of the hats that I've made with this stash that I bought when I went to Michael's for the 30% off all yarn. So I use the succulent here at the bottom. This is a knit one, purl one hat. It's one of my best sellers. This pattern is by Smeeney Knits, and I bought it off of her. And then the top is done with like that sea glass. So it's a color blocked hat. So I knit a few and I crocheted some. So this is a knit one. And these hats, they don't look very big, right? People see them and they don't look very big. It's going to mess up my hair and just show you. When you put them on, They're actually amazing. It's like having a hug on your head, right? And so people really like those. Some of them I sell without the pom pom, and I put the pom pom on others. And here, I'm going to show you all the knit ones first. And then this one is the one that used the autumn. And this has really got a lot of grays and uh, rusts and some blacky colors. So it's called autumn. And I paired it with a color that I've used all the yarn. I did put the label into um, my my crochet bag, but I don't have it here. So that was another one of the mixed yarns that I got. When I couldn't get the gray, I thought I'll get this. But anyway, I really like the look of this one. I haven't sewn in the end yet, so that's waiting for it to be done. And then I did, as I said, I thought I was going to get 2 hats out of one skein. So I did it, but I ended up doing a short one. And then when I started, I didn't have enough for the long one, so I used my other ball. And this is the autumn. No, that one's not autumn. Sorry, I apologize. This one is Blackstone. That's why it doesn't look very autumny. This one's called Blackstone. You can see it's more grays and slate grays and blue grays. So that's Blackstone at the bottom. And this is the autumn. You can see how this is like autumn, right? All the autumn colors. So I took 2 skeins and I did make a slouchy beanie and a shorter beanie. You can see one is longer than the other. This one ends here. Because some people that come to my market, they like the pom-pom to sit on top of their head. So I make him a short one. And then some people like it when the hat droops down a bit and the pom-pom sort of just hangs at the back. So that's the slouchier one. And this hat, I do have a tutorial. It's called the Chunky Beanie, I think. And the tutorial is here on my YouTube channel. And I think there's a link in the description to where the free pattern is on my blog. If I have a YouTube tutorial, you're pretty confident you'll be able to get a free pattern for it. I am thinking of doing something today that I don't have a pattern for, but I will eventually have one on my blog. I'm just doing too much at the moment. So that's my chunky beanies. And then I made a chunky beanie. This is the other one I made with the black stone. And it's got a little bit of red as well in it. Kind of a rusty red. So that's the black stone. And that's the chunky beanie again. This is my best-selling hat. And then this is made with that yarn that I don't know the name of the color. I love that. It's really nice. So I made that one. So those are the hats that I made while I was away and waiting for the ferry. And so today, when I finished here, I'm going to do a video tutorial for my simple headband. Yeah, I had a little practice. Luckily, I had a quiet road to go down. This is back to the car, so I'm reading the comments here. And I did have a little practice before I actually hit the main road, so that's good. Oh, thank you very much, Michelle. That's so supportive. Oh, and I think I've subscribed to your channel. Hopefully I have. I will come and subscribe for sure. And if you send me your Instagram, I can share your Instagram to my stories there as well. Yeah, I like to cross promote for other artists. Thank you. What happened to me, how I suddenly took off, like I was at not a lot of subscribers, like 200 or something like that myself. Um, and my grandchildren used to smile because grandma was doing a YouTube channel, And then my daughter last summer, not this one that's just gone, but the one before, she's doing a little side business too. And she said, do you want to do a Reels challenge? It's a 14-day Reels challenge. So I signed up for it. Oh, okay, you don't do Instagram. That's what brought me all my subscribers, Michelle. I did Instagram Reels, and I did one that said, "Do you wanna learn crochet?" It's actually pinned on the top of my Instagram Reels, and I got 4.5 million views. Like, it was absolutely crazy, and I went from 200 subscribers in the month of June, practically, up to 5 or 6,000, I can't remember. And then I kind of didn't do a lot with it over the winter and that because I was really focusing on getting patterns on my blog and building up my pattern portfolio. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to really see if I can get monetized because that would be great. I'm putting a lot of time into these YouTube videos. It would be awesome if I could actually get monetized and make a little bit of money. I don't know what you make out of it until I get there. So I started to do the reels again, and then I had my little it's not this one, but it's the one that has a little flap. My little it's a Granny Square crossbody bag with a little flap, and I shared that. And it's so random. For some reason, that one really took off, and now I'm up at nearly not. I'm at 10,800 or something subscribers, and yeah, it's really helped me. So I find that sharing and on the reels really helps people to see you. And then I always put a link in my bio on my Instagram. I'm putting the link to the video and the link to the free pattern on my blog. So it's easy for people to find because it's really tricky. If you come to my YouTube and you're looking for the gloves, they're not right at the top. You have to scroll down the videos and they have things at the top, videos, shorts, like if you go there and you just look at what's appears to be my videos. That's not all my videos. You have to actually click on the little button at the top that says videos. So they don't make it really easy for people. Yes, I like making friends too. The only reason I need to get monetized is because I'm building a house, and it's cost me a lot of money. I'm retired, and I just paid like $15,000 to have my driveway and some stone steps put down because I'm on a hill, and it wasn't safe for people coming to visit me. So I just need to find whatever means I can to supplement my pension. So that's kind of why I am wanting to be monetized. That if not, if I hadn't decided to build this house, um, 10 years ago, um, I wouldn't be in this situation. That's really nice that you do support us. I really appreciate it. Yes, I like to watch while I crochet too. And it's learning things too. There's so much to learn. Like that's the other thing that blows your mind, right? There's so many different things to try. I have really stopped myself from getting into mosaic crochet because those blankets are so beautiful. But really, my thing at the moment is crochet design for garments for people. That's what people expect and love from me. So I'm going to do that. As soon as I get into mosaic crochet, I'm not going to get any designs designed. I'm going to have too much fun doing that. Yeah. I don't get stressed about it because, it's just right now I'm getting it's not really stress, it's just anticipation of not really knowing what happens when you get monetized. I have absolutely no idea. I think I actually did have a channel that got monetized about 6 years ago. My channel called Pamela Sunshine TV was monetized before they had the high criteria that they have now. Before, it didn't used to be difficult to be monetized. I never really earned any money from it, but it was my channel to archive all the finger rhymes and singing games and chants for preschoolers and young children because I was a preschool kindergarten grade 1 teacher. And I just do believe a lot in singing with children and, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, once I caught a fish alive, all those kinds of things. So I did do a channel for a while I was still teaching before I retired called Pamela Sunshine TV. The poor thing is just sitting there ignored because I haven't done anything with it lately. But you never know. You never know. Okay, well, thank you very much, everybody. It's 12:04 here, and so what I have planned is to have some lunch now, and then I'm going to hopefully be able to set up my camera and film the putting the fronts of the cardigan with the back of the cardigan, sewing up the shoulders and the sides for my tutorial, shooting that bit of the tutorial. And then I can spend the afternoon crocheting the sleeves once I've shown everyone how to start. Thank you so much, everyone. Hi, Rashi. How are you, Rashmi? We were only just talking about my YouTube channel this morning. This is a designer that I've made friends with through crochet, which is so nice. She actually makes me think I might want to visit India one day and actually visit her. And there's 2 or 3 of my friends, crochet friends, are in India. So it's so nice to see you, Rashmi. That's really incredible. Yeah. I'm just about to stop, but I did get to show everybody all my yarn. And I will just show Rashmi my beautiful bright colors. Look at these bright colors that I got. I talk about them earlier in the video if you want to watch the replay. But I got all these amazing neon colors on Saturday. I went to Michael's. They are absolutely amazing. So I'm going to be making something with those. I might do my hippie chick. So we'll see. So thank you everybody for being kind and joining me. It's so nice. And you just brighten my day being here. So I might be doing more lives because it's just wonderful to meet everybody. Thank you so much. And take care. Have a wonderful day. And I hope you get some time to crochet. Thank you very much.